Hey guys, welcome back to A Complicated Melody. So it is the end of 2013. Where did the time go? Oh my gosh, it just seems like it was just the beginning of 2013 and now we're heading into 2014. And so I wanted to do, before the year ended, kind of the best of 2013 for me products. I haven't done any hits and misses, monthly updates, things like that. So I'm just going to do one big one at the end of the year to show you all the products that I reach for the most, really like this year. Just things that I feel like are the best products I've had this year. So the first area I'm going to talk about is face and body, like skin stuff. Purity. I am coming down to the end. I have another big bottle in my bathroom that is just about almost gone, and so this is the replacement. But Purity face wash, for me, I love it. It is so gentle. I can get eye makeup off and it not burn my contacts and just not burn my eye. I just recently posted a video about dealing with adult acne and acne scarring, and a product review, which I'll link below, for a product that I use to help lighten up the scarring. But to treat, I went back to the Rubenesque buffering lotion. If you deal with cystic acne, which is something that I deal with, Rubenesque's buffering lotion is amazing. You know, this is one of the best things that I found over the counter, you know, in a store, and I get this from Ulta. You can get it from online. And it just really works, and it doesn't really kind of dry out the skin. I've had prescription level products, topical products, and that dried out the skin, and it really worked, but it just dried out the skin. That doesn't dry out the skin, and it works really well. Another product that I use is just your standard salicylic acid treatment. And this one's from Target. It's like $5, something like that. Just acne spot treatment, oil free. This is really simple. You can use any brand like this, but this one just works just as good as any other brand. I have this really amazing body butter that I get from Ulta called, it's from Sabbath. And it's honey and almond, and it smells so good, and it's super thick. And as we've gotten into the winter months, I've been like digging in this so much, and it's just thick, and it really leaves my skin super soft, and it smells really good. And I also see these all the time at Nordstrom Rack. I say all the time. I've been to Nordstrom Rack a handful of times this year, but when I've been in there, I've seen it. And it caught my eye because I usually get it from Ulta, but they're about the same price. This runs about $6. This, I also picked up, because I like the body butter so much, I picked up the body wash. And this is what I found that I didn't see at Ulta that I did see at Nordstrom Rack, which is the Nourishing Dry Oil. The next product is a little random. It's not really a makeup product. It's a makeup holder. And this is a 24, it's a lipstick holder that comes from the Container Store, and it holds 24. I currently have 6 of these that are full right now, and I have like a bucket of lipsticks that need to be in a holder, and so I have 2 more empty ones. And every time I go to the one in Houston, and every time I go, I pick up one of these, and it's like $7 or $6, something like that. And so it's super easy, and I put my lipsticks upside down so that I can read them in here. The foundations of the year, MAC Pro Longwear. Wear this a ton now that they come out with an NC44. It was a while they didn't have that, and I had NC45, but it's a little dark. Could only really use it in the summer if I had a good tan. Also, it's Matchmaster. I use 6.0. So those are the 2 foundations that I used a ton. This is actually, I think, maybe my 3rd bottle of Matchmaster. I set my foundation with medium deep in the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. I'm almost at pan on this one. So, yeah, use this every day. The bronzer that I use the most every day is Refined Golden by MAC. And so you can get that at MAC. Also for a good contour, if I'm doing more of a cream-based look where I'm not using a lot of powder, I use Copper Beach, which is a Pro Sculpting cream from MAC. For concealer, I am in love over the top in love with the Radiant Creamy Concealers from NARS. Biscuit is what I wear just about every day. And I also picked up Ginger for just a step lighter. I also really like Ben Nye's Banana Powder. I've had this for quite a while, and a little goes a long way. I haven't even like put a dent in this thing. And I use this to set my concealer under my eye, here, down the nose, chin. It's just a little bit lighter. It's a tad bit of, and it's not like a white powder, and it looks just a little bit more natural, and you can just really press it in, and without it looking too super, you know, porcelain doll pale or, you know, very flat. And it just really holds your concealer really good. So, and it's very, very inexpensive. To set my makeup, Model in a Bottle. Use Model in a Bottle. Also use Urban Decay's All Nighter. But this one I like the best. Is the Model in a Bottle. But I cannot live without Model in a Bottle Long Lasting Eyebrow Sealer. I just picked, this is a new bottle, and I have a backup of this bottle on hand just because I'm already out of the other bottle I had. But this stuff, I use it every day on my eyebrows. Cannot not have that on there. They make sure my, you know, eyebrows don't go anywhere. And they last all the time, last all day. So that's really important, and it's in my brow tutorial. If you just search my channel, there's an updated eyebrow tutorial if you haven't seen that yet. For kind of primer bases, the Max Prep and Prime lip base is amazing. It really makes a difference, especially if you're wearing like a matte lipstick that could show cracks. You just put this on before, let it kind of dry a bit, and then it just really let your lipstick go on pretty easily and evenly. For bases, the one that I actually used the most this year was called Nubile. It's the Paintpot by MAC. I think it was limited edition. I don't think it's available anymore, but if you can find this one, it's a really, really great color. I use this one all the time, but paint pots in general are what I use just about every day. And a lot of times I just wear just the paint pot, and one of the other ones being Rubenesque. I digged into this one. This one's been used quite a bit. I can use Rubenesque by itself, put a little brown in the in the crease, and call it a day. This one is also another favorite of mine. It's the Aqua shadow from NARS, and it's in 20E. And I did this and showed this in a haul video, but I like this by itself, just to put it on and go. It's really simple. It's really easy. Helps me get out the door really quickly. So let's talk blushes. And these are two of the ones that I've used a ton this year, but it's more about the color, not necessarily the brand, but just the fact that I use these two the most this year just tells you that I was really into coral blushes. This one is Rihanna's Bad Girl Gone Good, and this one is Ripe for Love. So this one came out with the Summer Temptation collection. I can't remember. I always forget that name. But this one and this one. And this one's kind of more of a softer brownie. And then this one is just a really nice peachy blush. So I love a good corally peachy blush. Just what I'm into. And this product I really did like, which is Rihanna's Diamonds Cream Color Base. It's just beautiful, and it was just really great for highlighting the cheekbones, and it's easy to use, and it just gives you like just kind of really nice glow. And because it was a cream color, you can blend it out really nicely. So onto eyes. There are a couple of palettes this year that I really, really loved. One being Lorac PRO Palette. This is not just for pros. Anyone can get this one. But this one I used a ton. I got this out in LA at Amy's, and I haven't put it down since. I use it just about almost every day. It's just a really great palette to have for everyday use. This one is the Bare My Soul palette that came out with the Summer Temptation. Gosh, I can't remember. Rising, or maybe it was Rising Temperature. I don't know. There's so many collections, I can't keep them straight. But anyway, this one had the gold and the green, and I just used this a ton, and I just really loved it. It's a beautiful, beautiful palette. Also, the Urban Decay Vice 2 palette, I really liked. So this palette, which is, I believe, still available. You can get this as well. And I just posted the Naked 3 palette, which is a really great palette that came out, but I just got it. So it's kind of not the best of 2013 yet, but I really do like it. But these three I really like the most this year. On to mascaras. These two are the ones that I've liked the most. They're both from MAC. This one is Extended Play from MAC. And I really just like the brush a whole lot. And I use it like literally every day. It just gives me nice, crisp, clean lashes. No super clumpy. It doesn't like break off or anything like that, and it lasts all day. And then the Hot and Naughty 2 Black mascara. I really like this one because it's a 2-in-1, because you can have this one pulls out by itself and it gives you a thinner brush or a thinner application, or if you really are going for voluminous eyes, then you can pull out this one by itself, and or the two of them together, and then get this one, which is much thicker and will give you a good voluminous eye. And so I really like this one because it's a 2-in-1, making it easy to carry. You can get two for the, you know, two for the price of the one, more bang for your buck. Eyeliners. One eyeliner in particular I do love, absolutely love, and that's Urban Decay's Perversion. Super black. It's what I'm wearing now. I mean, this is super, super black. But it's also very, very soft and creamy and can go pretty fast. But this is just a gorgeous, deep black pencil. But another, but it is a 24/7 Urban Decay liner, which is just one of my favorite liners ever. And I've been picking them up like crazy. Particularly these dark matte ones. So these are three like kind of bluish green ones that I've picked up this year that I just love to death. They're just super creamy and just extremely pigmented, and once they dry they don't go anywhere. So I really, really love these. This one's Mainline, Sabbath, and Invasion, and they're like just so super dark and creamy. So I'll swatch these for you. So they're just extremely beautiful and pigmented. If you've never seen Perversion, I'll swatch that one as well. So there you have Perversion. It's just it's the blackest eyeliner that I know of in pencil form. So on to lipsticks. This is another one that is more about the product line, not necessarily the colors, but these Urban Decay Revolution lipsticks are amazing. I love them. I have not come across a color that I didn't like. I've picked up quite a few, probably have about 8 or so now that I really, really like. One that I'll show you is Shame, which is a beautiful dark color. I get a lot of compliments when I wear it. It's just amazing, beautiful color. These have a bit of a satin finish, extremely opaque. A lot of the colors that I have are very opaque. And this is one that I picked up recently that I really love, is the F-Bomb, which is the super bright red. And so they're extremely creamy and soft and very comfortable to wear, but you get a lot of you know, color payoff. And so I really like these. I like the formula. It's one of my favorites. Another formula that I like, but one of the colors that I love the most, is NARS Velvet Matte Pencils in Dragon Girl. This one I wore a whole lot this summer. It's just a beautiful bright matte red lip. And these are easy too. I like them because they're easy. It's pencil form. It's easy to apply. So I really like that. Heroine is another great lipstick that came out and won the hearts of many, so much that it's finally a permanent. I think I said that in the video. I said if they're ever going to make a new permanent color, it just needs to be Heroine, because everyone loves it when it comes out. And I love that they came out with the lip liner to match. So Heroine is definitely a star. It's one color that was kind of like just a cult classic. If you had it, you know, you were in the good. Every time it would come out as a re-promote, you know, people were snatching it up really, really quickly. But now it's a permanent. So now you can get it at any time. It's just a gorgeous purple color. It's really, really, really pretty. So the other colors that I've liked and collections that have come out are the lipsticks from Rihanna. As much as that these collections have been a pain in my behind, I definitely like the colors. Riri Woo, I'll say it again, I've said it before, I like it better than Ruby Woo. But it's not a permanent, so, but if it's come out like 5 times. So if you haven't been able to catch it by now, I don't know what's going on with you, but it's been pretty easy to pick up because it comes out with every collection that she puts out. And this is the original one that I had from the very, very, very first time it was released. And I have a backup, thank goodness, so I don't have to worry about that one. Talk That Talk was another favorite of mine, which is that gorgeous, deep color. But I think there are some pretty dupeable colors out there that you can get to this deep color. And Haute, which is also red, but kind of like a deep pinky red. So, yeah. Riri Boy, I really liked Riri Boy. I'm not gonna say I liked every single color that's come out a whole lot, but these are 3 that I like the most. And Riri Boy also, which is very similar to Heroine. It's a bit of a purple color, so I really like that one as well. So finally, to the end, the last bit of it is hair products. So hair products that I've really liked this year. Dry Shampoo. This one is from Dove. I really like this one from Dove, and I remember the very first dry shampoo that I got was from Ojon, and it was extremely expensive. It was like $20, and this, mind you, was about 5 years ago maybe. And not many brands had dry shampoos, especially not affordable ones like Dove or Tresemme, or, you know, a lot of drugstore brands now carry a dry shampoo, which is really helpful, you know, trying to maintain healthy hair and not having to wash and flat iron your hair a lot. So kind of extending the life of your hairstyle. And just, for me, it doesn't last long. Dry shampoo is basically just like a powder that kind of soaks up some of the oil. It's not going to make it like you just wash your hair, but it will at least kind of get some of the oil out and kind of make your hair, refresh your hair, make it smell really good, stuff like that. Another product that is similar to that didn't have a whole lot of brands was Edge Tamers. So, you know, whether or not you have extensions or not, you know, keeping your edges together so that you're not putting a lot of heat on it, because it'd be very, very vulnerable hair. I went ahead and I've had this one, which is from KeraCare, which is Edge Tamer. I've had this for like, I don't know, a long time. My stylist got me that one and I use it all the time. But I needed some edge, you know, tamer, and I was like out, and I went to Sally's and I picked up this one, which is from Creme of Nature. It's called Perfect Edges. So keep that one usually like in my purse or something, or traveling. And then another day I was like, I need some edge tamer, and so I was in the store and I just picked this one, because they're so much more affordable, because these are like $2-3. It's not really expensive. And so this one is from ORS. And they all pretty much do the same thing, you know. It's just basically like a putty or a paste to really kind of lay down those edges, get them really nice and straight, so that you don't have to put heat on them to, you know, straighten them. So another product that I discovered is Redken's Iron Shape 11. And I really like this because it's a heat protectant, and it's a finishing thermal spray. But spray it on your hair, flat iron or curl it, and it really holds either the straight flat iron or the curl without having to like put hairspray on it. But it really is a really good hair protectant and heat protectant. And so this is from Redken. And lastly, I really love this Simplicity oil. You can get this online at simplicity-oil.com. And I went through a whole bottle of this already, and I really noticed a difference on my edges, getting this vulnerable hair, you know, under wraps, and making sure that it didn't get too thin. Really helped, you know, keep it from breaking off and growing, you know, as much as possible. So I just picked up a brand new bottle, so I've already gone through one bottle, and so I really like it. You know, just put a little on your fingers and rub that right on into your edges, and that's for this particular style that I have right now, because I still have my, you know, my sew-in. But I have my natural hair, just my hair. I can put this throughout my entire hair as a sealant. It's basically, you know, this, you know, all natural oil blend that's you know, to promote healthy hair. And the lady who owns Simplicity Oil, I follow her on Instagram. She's all about healthy hair, and her hair is just beautiful and natural and just healthy and pretty long, you know, hair. So I've heard a lot of people have success with it, so I picked it up and I was really pleased with it. And I definitely noticed a difference in my edges once I started using it, just because of the sew-ins. They just tend to be very thin, and it really helped that hair you know, grow back and grow in, you know, nicely, and then protect it and keep it from shedding a whole lot like it did before. So whew, child, that was a lot. I know this is a super long video, and I appreciate you if you've gotten all the way to the end. But that was everything that I really liked for 2013. If you have any questions, just let me know. See you guys in the next video.